Hey guys, I am just barely having my coffee. Fortunately, I have a very big mug and it's gonna help me wake up. I am very exhausted, living with chronic fatigue syndrome and a bunch of other health issues is not a fun life. So if you have perfect health, be extremely thankful and do what you can to keep it that way. But it's a Saturday morning. We decided we should make today a chore day because we are living with my parents rent-free. They're letting us be rent-free to help us financially get back on our feet again. And we're earning our keep by taking care of the house cleaning for them. So all four of us benefit from all four of us living together. And it's pretty decent. And I'm going to be doing a few chores, but I wanted to still do a cute makeup look because I am trying to get into the habit of being an active YouTuber. Okay. Got some eye boogers making me see blurry. Okay, that's better. Alright. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes my eye boogers are so thick that it literally gives me cloudy vision until I blink away enough times to move it. Okay. I applied the eyeshadow. Primer, that's the word. I couldn't remember the word primer. And I am on my medical cannabis at the moment. I'm still feeling some pain, so I'm going to have to medicate some more after I'm done filming here. But right now I'm just trying to decide what color eyeshadow I want to go with, because I've got a few options right here. I think I'm going to go with a light pink. That's my stomach reacting to coffee. I had a decent amount of it right before I hit record. The body is a funny and weird thing. Okay, so I'm going with this really light pink glittering eyeshadow, because why not? It almost looks natural. Almost. Just a little bit nicer. Okay, I like it. It's good for a more natural look. It's my goal for this year to try new things and give things I turned down before another chance, within reason. Like I gave Menudo my very first try last year. In our house, we never had it because it was seen as disgusting and all that. And so I grew up thinking it was disgusting without even giving it a try. And so when I tried it and I loved it, I was surprised and I was happy. I have celiac disease, so my diet requires complete absence of gluten. I can't have anything made with wheat, barley, rye, or triticale. So I can't have a lot of chocolate bars because they're made with malt for flavoring. Maltodextrin is different though, but if it says malt syrup or barley malt, I can't have it. And it's really frustrating. But thankfully, the demand for gluten-free foods has continued to grow at a steady pace. And I love and hate those who go gluten-free just because they think it'll help them get skinny faster. I love them because they made a variety of products much more readily available. But I hate them because a lot of people in fast food think it's another one of those dieters. And then when I say I have celiac, their faces always change to be sympathetic and like, oh, okay. I'm more thankful than upset. Because it's hard to be upset now that I can have Hot Pockets again. I can have ice cream sandwiches again, sundae cones, Texas toast, and orange chicken. A lot of foods that I couldn't have because of celiac. Now I get to enjoy it again because they're made with rice flour or almond or coconut or some other combination. And they've gotten really, really skilled with making the texture of gluten-free foods a lot more like the regular gluten-filled foods. Because when I was recently diagnosed 11 years ago, we saw there was rice bread, and we thought, we like rice. If they were able to make it into a bread, it would probably be really good. Flavor-wise, yeah, it was pretty good. But the bread crumbled like wet sand. And we had decided to try this new bread by making egg salad sandwiches. So it was very messy. Flavor was still good though, but very messy. If any of you guys have any dietary restrictions for health reasons, I would really love to hear from you, or rather read from you and have you share your story a bit. I'm very open and honest about my life and my health problems because I know there are a lot of people going through similar things, and I know I feel better the more I meet others that are going through similar things. And so I just try to be at least one person on the internet who genuinely has a heart for you guys, wanting to see you all improve your lives and get into better life situations, to ditch the bad habits that are causing you more trouble than you need to be dealing with, that you'll be able to build up on the good habits that'll help you actually improve your life. And if you're not yet married and you are looking for the one, I'm praying for you to first work on being the one. Everyone can say, oh, I'm looking for Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. But have you worked on becoming their Mr. or Mrs. Right first? Because it's been my life experience that when you work on yourself and you become more responsible, more able to handle things, more happy with how your life is and what you have, that's when you find true joy in living. And once you are completely happy with what you have, that's usually when the right person is basically dropped right in front of you. That's what happened with me and my husband. We've been married for 7 years as of this March. And we've known each other for a little over 8 years. And we became best friends before we even had a first date. Long story short, my relationship prior to meeting my husband lasted long enough that I truly fell head over heels in love with the guy I was with. But he decided I wasn't for him, and he went on to live his life. And I was broken for a long while. And once I got back on my feet and I was no longer self-destructive, out of spite, that's when Matt found me online. He first saw me on YouTube. He watched my scam baiting videos. He thought I was cute and funny. And then on Facebook, he discovered we had a lot of mutual friends. And he sent a very sweet greeting message, basically saying he saw me on YouTube and that we have mutual friends and that I do scam baiting. And he likes to scam bait too. And he can do voice impressions. And it would be cool if we could collaborate together to mess with the scammers. No pressure though. And so I prayed on it. And I felt every fiber of my being saying, go for it. And our very first in-person hangout session is on the live stream. We role played as husband and wife while messing with an IRS scammer. He played the role of inept husband who messed up the taxes, and I'm the angry wife who has to fix what he messed up. And we did not rehearse any of it. We didn't plan any of it. It was completely ad lib. And it flowed like we had rehearsed it. So that was the first time we had instant chemistry. And then I told him my life story, everything I had gone through, all the losses I suffer, all the health conditions I have to live with. All the important info that you should know about someone before you commit to being with them forever. And we just talked about everything. And the more we talked, the more I realized God kept both of us alive so that we could help each other. We both had hit the rock bottom low where you try to check out of your reservation of the hotel of life before you're due to end your stay. But God protected both of us from it working. And then when we both were more stable, he brought us together. And my best advice is become really close friends with whoever you're interested in before you add the romantic element to the mix. Because when you're getting to know someone in the context of friendship, it's so much more relaxed, easier to be genuine. But when you're trying to impress a date, you're gonna be just a little bit inaccurate. You're gonna play up things that you did to make yourself look really good. And you're gonna downplay some not so good things about yourself to make you look better. And they're gonna feel the urge to do the same. If they like you, that is. And that's how Matt and I did it. We became best friends first, till there was nothing left that we didn't know about each other. And then we went on that first date, and we've been together ever since. And I'm praying for all of you guys who haven't found true love yet. I'm praying that, like I said, you'll be able to work on being the one so that when the right one cuts along your path, you'll be ready. And they'll see that you're the one too. So I'm praying for all of you guys. I have character flaws that I'm still having to deal with. And my husband is extremely patient with me. And I thank God every day that God brought us together when he did. There are times I wish I would have met him sooner so that certain life events wouldn't have happened, or so that they would have been easier to handle. But God knows what timing is best. And I'm learning to trust more and more every day as I pray constantly for peace of mind and help with that. Because I was born a worrywart, and not to sell a sob story, but we've had four separate incidences of deep financial troubles that we didn't choose to go through. My husband's identity got stolen. When COVID hit, we had to live on the credit card to pay for everything because we weren't getting work. And then after the identity theft happened, inflation hit. And so working for DoorDash is all that we can do because of the identity theft. And we're not making enough to survive on our own. And it's frustrating, but we know we'll be okay. I don't mean to beg, but if you're able and willing to donate, I'd be extremely grateful for every penny and every prayer and every kind word sent my way. Life is really hard, but my husband and I are sticking together, and I'm praying for all of you guys to find a good support system if you don't already have one in place. Okay, now that I'm done talking, I'm done doing my makeup, what do you guys think? Pale, glittery pink. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all. I'm praying for you all. Be good to yourselves and each other.